Have you ever wondered how much time you really have left after turning 70? Each passing year becomes more precious, and your body, quietly but consistently, is sending out important signals about your remaining health and longevity. At this age, some people still maintain their agility, sharpness, and vibrant energy. Meanwhile, others begin to slow down, feel weaker, and face challenges related to fatigue, memory, and physical strength. This difference isn't just about luck or genetics. It often comes down to a few clear signs, small but powerful indicators that can offer a glimpse into your future. In this video, we'll explore 7 key signs that may reveal how long and how well you're likely to live after 70. These are not vague predictions or myths. They're based on solid research and the real-life observations of doctors who have studied thousands of long-living, healthy individuals around the world. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear idea of what to pay attention to in your body and current lifestyle. More importantly, you'll discover small changes you can start making today to boost your chances of living longer, staying stronger, and enjoying a better quality of life. Don't miss this, because sometimes it's the little things that shape your future in the biggest way. And if you're ready to begin the journey of living longer and living better, then come along with me. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Walking speed, the silent measure of longevity. Have you ever paid attention to the way you walk each day? It may seem like a simple activity, but your walking speed is actually one of the most reliable indicators of longevity in people over 70. It doesn't just reflect your mobility. It's a mirror that reveals the state of your cardiovascular health, muscle strength, nervous system, and even brain function. Multiple studies have shown that those who maintain a steady, confident, and consistent walking pace in their senior years tend to live longer, stay healthier, and remain more independent in daily life. On the other hand, walking slowly, losing balance, or needing to pause frequently isn't just a sign of getting old. It can be an early warning signal of physical or neurological decline, often overlooked. Imagine 2 men, both 75 years old. Mr. A takes a walk every morning in the park. His steps are firm, balanced, and he climbs stairs or crosses streets without difficulty. Meanwhile, Mr. B, once very active, now often needs to hold on to railings, walks more slowly, and feels unstable. Though they are the same age, their bodies tell completely different stories about resilience, muscle health, and independence. The good news is, walking speed can be improved at any age. With just a bit of daily effort, the difference becomes visible. You can start with small steps. Walk more frequently, beginning with 10 to 15 minutes a day, gradually increasing over time. Do simple leg strengthening exercises like knee raises, step-ups, or gentle squats to build lower body strength. Use light hand weights while walking to build endurance and improve balance at the same time. More importantly, pay attention to your posture while walking. Keep your back straight, eyes forward, and step with confidence. Every step is not just movement, it's a declaration that your body still holds life and still wants to move forward. So if you notice that you're slowing down, take it as a gentle nudge to act. Because sometimes the way you walk today reflects the kind of health you'll carry into tomorrow.
Number 2. Grip strength, a small sign for a bigger picture. Have you paid attention to your handshake lately? Don't underestimate it, because grip strength, something that seems so simple, is actually one of the most accurate indicators of longevity in older adults. It doesn't just measure how strong your hands are, it reveals the overall condition of your muscles, blood circulation, nervous system, and even your body's ability to recover from illness. Picture yourself opening a bottle of water or carrying a bag of groceries. If these tasks are becoming more difficult, if your hands start to shake, feel weak, or need assistance, this could be an early sign of muscle loss, sarcopenia, a condition closely linked to the aging process. Studies have shown that people with strong grip strength tend to live longer, fall less often, and recover better after surgeries or illnesses. In contrast, weaker hands are associated with higher risks of chronic disease, loss of mobility, and even early death. Take a look at two men, both 78 years old. Mr. Robert takes pride in his firm handshake. Despite his age, he still lifts light weights, opens jars with ease, and carries his own groceries without help. Mr. Walter, on the other hand, has begun to notice that simple tasks like twisting bottle caps, holding shopping bags, or even lifting a full glass of water now leave him tired and lacking strength. He thinks it's just a normal part of aging, but in reality, it's a clear sign that his body is quietly getting weaker. The good news is, grip strength can be improved, no matter how old you are, and you don't need a gym to do it. Here are a few simple, effective ways to start today. Squeeze a tennis ball, a great exercise to increase hand strength and improve flexibility. Use spring-loaded or rubber hand grips. Just a few minutes a day can make a noticeable difference. Lift light weights or carry heavier shopping bags. This not only strengthens your hands, but also builds full-body endurance. Also, watch for the subtle changes. If you feel your grip weakening or if daily tasks are becoming harder, don't ignore it, because sometimes the strength in your hands is the clearest reflection of your body's overall health. So, if you want to maintain independence, stay active, and add years to your life, start with your hands, starting today.
3. Balance, the stability of your body and your future. Can you stand on one leg for 10 seconds? It might sound simple, but this small test is actually one of the strongest indicators of longevity after age 70. Balance isn't just about physical ability. It reflects the health of your brain, nervous system, muscles, and your body's overall coordination. Here's a surprising truth. People who struggle with balance are at higher risk of falling, suffering from fractures, and often experience declining cognitive function over time. On the other hand, those who can maintain physical stability while standing, moving, or turning quickly often have better overall health and tend to live longer. Imagine two women, both 72 years old. Carol walks daily, practices yoga, and occasionally stands on one leg just to relax and check in with her body. She can lift one foot off the ground for several seconds while staying confident and steady. Nancy, however, has neglected her balance for years. The moment she tries to stand on one foot, she wobbles and needs to grab a chair to avoid falling. What she doesn't realize is that losing balance isn't just an inconvenience. It's a sign that her nervous system, muscles, and reflexes are weakening. The good news is, balance is a skill you can train and improve, even after 70. Here are a few simple things you can start doing today. Stand on one leg each day. Start with 5 to 10 seconds near a wall or chair for safety. Practice heel-to-toe walking. This simple exercise enhances reflexes and your body's sense of spatial awareness. Try Tai Chi or gentle yoga. These activities improve balance while also supporting breathing and mental focus. If you notice yourself tripping more often, feeling unsteady when turning quickly, or needing to grab onto furniture while walking, don't dismiss it as just aging. It's a warning, but it's also an opportunity, a chance to rebuild your body's stability from the ground up. Remember, the better your balance today, the more independence and safety you'll enjoy in the years ahead. So stand up, lift one leg, and listen to what your body is trying to tell you. 4. Sleep quality, the silent ticket to long-term health. Sleep is not just the time your body rests. It's the most precious window for your body to recover, repair, renew, and regenerate itself. After the age of 70, good sleep is no longer a luxury. It becomes one of the strongest indicators of longevity, brain health, and resilience against illness. Do you regularly sleep 6 to 8 hours and wake up feeling refreshed? Or do you toss and turn, wake up in the middle of the night, and start your day feeling tired and sluggish? These seemingly minor issues can actually have a profound impact on your immune system, heart health, memory, and even your emotions. Let's look at two men, both 75 years old. Mr. Henry maintains a consistent bedtime, avoids screens before sleeping, and wakes up at the same time every morning. He feels alert, emotionally stable, has steady blood pressure, and consistently good energy. Mr. Bill, on the other hand, struggles to fall asleep, sleeps restlessly, and often wakes up during the night with anxious thoughts. He starts experiencing brain fog, a lack of mental clarity, and even fluctuations in blood pressure, all of which are closely tied to his declining sleep quality. Poor sleep doesn't just cause tiredness, it's linked to memory loss, heart disease, diabetes, depression, and a weakened ability to recover from illness. But the good news is, sleep is something you can improve if you truly listen to your body. Here are a few simple things you can start doing today. Turn off electronic devices at least 30 minutes before bedtime. Blue light suppresses melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. Avoid heavy meals late at night. Your digestive system needs to rest with you. Get natural sunlight exposure in the morning. It helps reset your internal clock. Stick to a regular sleep and wake schedule. A stable rhythm promotes deeper, more restorative sleep. If you wake up feeling tired, if you feel like no amount of sleep is ever enough, or if you find yourself becoming emotionally sensitive or mentally foggy, don't ignore it. That's your body speaking up. Remember, a good night's sleep doesn't just help you live longer, it helps you live smarter, fuller, and more energized every day.
5. Eating habits and appetite. When the body speaks softly. Do you still feel hungry before each meal? Or have your favorite dishes started to feel bland and unappealing? After the age of 70, your appetite and the way you eat become some of the most important indicators of your overall health and longevity. At this stage of life, maintaining a healthy diet isn't just about feeling full. It's about fueling your body properly to preserve muscle mass, support immune function, repair damage, and keep your mind sharp. On the other hand, losing your appetite, skipping meals, or experiencing unintentional weight loss can be a silent alarm for more serious internal issues, such as digestive disorders, nutrient absorption problems, or even neurological or hormonal imbalances. Imagine two women, both 74 years old. Margaret still enjoys cooking, loves fresh food, and prepares simple yet nutritious meals with her own hands. She eats from all food groups, maintains a stable weight, and stays energized throughout the day. Meanwhile, Susan starts to notice she's no longer interested in food. She skips meals, eats processed foods, and has been losing weight without knowing why. What she doesn't realize is that her body is severely lacking essential nutrients, leading to muscle loss, a slower metabolism, and making her more vulnerable to illness. Loss of appetite is never just a normal part of aging. It's a subtle signal that your body needs attention from the inside out. Here's what you can do to improve it. Eat at regular times, even if you're not very hungry. This helps reset your body's natural hunger and fullness cues. Focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods, vegetables, lean protein, fish, eggs, whole grains, and healthy fats from olive oil or avocado. Break meals into smaller portions throughout the day. This makes digestion easier and prevents feelings of fullness too quickly. Eat with family or friends. Meals shared with laughter and conversation often taste better and are more enjoyable. And if you find yourself no longer enjoying food,
losing weight without explanation, or feeling weaker even without major lifestyle changes, don't ignore it. Your body is quietly telling you, I need to be nourished. Because in the end, every meal isn't just about feeding your body. It's your way of saying to yourself, I'm still here, and I deserve to be cared for.
6. Stress management. Calmness that shapes your health. Stress isn't just something you feel in your mind. It leaves its mark on your entire body, from blood pressure, heart health, sleep quality, immune function, to even your lifespan. After the age of 70, how you respond to stress doesn't just affect your mood. It becomes a key predictor of how long and how well you will live. Take a moment to reflect. When faced with bad news, an unexpected bill, or a family conflict, how do you respond? Can you take a deep breath, calm your mind, and find a solution? Or do you feel anxious, angry, or emotionally drained? The ability to remain calm during adversity is one of the most powerful factors determining senior health. Those with healthy coping mechanisms tend to have fewer heart problems, less inflammation, sharper minds, and an overall better quality of life. On the other hand, chronic stress slowly damages the body from the inside out, causing insomnia, pain, depression, digestive issues, and accelerating the aging process. Let's look at two men, both 76 years old. John regularly faces life's challenges, but he has learned to face them with calmness. He practices mindful breathing, takes walks, and lets go of what he can't control. He is gentle, but not weak. Meanwhile, Richard constantly worries about the news, about his health, about things that haven't even happened. These negative emotions become a habit, draining his energy, raising his blood pressure, and disturbing his sleep. The good news is, stress doesn't have to control you. You can learn to control it. Here are a few things you can start doing today. Practice deep breathing for a few minutes each day, simple yet effective at calming the stress response. Write in an emotional journal. Release negative thoughts through writing. Laugh more often. Laughter is one of the best natural medicines for both body and mind. Filter the information you consume. Limit negative news and spend more time on uplifting positive content. Connect with others. Sharing with family and friends can ease mental pressure and lift your spirits. If you find yourself becoming irritable, anxious, or constantly feeling emotionally drained, don't accept it as something you have to live with. You have the right and the ability to reclaim inner peace. Because in the end, calmness is not just a feeling, it's a strong foundation that allows you to live longer, healthier, and more fully in each day that remains.
7. Social connections, the invisible thread tied to longevity. Human beings were not meant to live alone, and once you pass the age of 70, this truth becomes more evident than ever. Social connections, no matter how small, are among the most powerful factors that help you live longer, stay healthier, and feel happier. Research shows that older adults who maintain close relationships with family, friends, neighbors, or community groups have lower rates of heart disease, are less likely to suffer from depression, experience slower cognitive decline, and, most remarkably, live 5 to 7 years longer on average than those who are socially isolated. Picture two women, both 78 years old. Eleanor stays in touch with old friends, joins a monthly book club, and regularly calls her grandchildren and neighbors to check in. She always has someone to talk to, someone to share her joys and even the little frustrations of daily life. She laughs more, feels more valued, and wakes up each morning with something to look forward to. Barbara, on the other hand, has gradually withdrawn from those around her. She rarely socializes, seldom leaves the house, and mostly talks to the television. Though her family is still around, she hesitates to reach out, afraid to bother them, reluctant to open up, uncertain how to start a conversation. Over time, this isolation quietly erodes her sense of joy, making her irritable, sleepless, and increasingly unwell. Loneliness isn't just a feeling, it's a real risk factor for your health. It increases inflammation in the body, weakens the immune system, raises the risk of stroke, Alzheimer's, and, quite literally, shortens lifespan in the same way smoking does. But like every other sign we've explored, social connection is something you can rebuild starting today. Call an old friend just to say hello. Join a group that shares your interests, whether it's painting, music, chess, or simply a morning walk. Be more open with neighbors. Say hello, start a casual conversation. Turn small chats into daily rituals that brighten your day. You don't need to be surrounded by people all day. Just a few meaningful relationships can warm your heart and strengthen your body. Remember, every conversation, every laugh, every hug is a priceless medicine that can help you live not just longer, but more fully and meaningfully in the years ahead.
Conclusion. Longevity is a choice, not just a stroke of luck. When we talk about longevity, many people focus only on the number, 75, 80, or 90. But how long you live is not nearly as important as how you live. 1 year lived with purpose, health, joy, and connection is far more valuable than 10 years lived in fatigue, loneliness, and dependency. And here's the good news. Longevity and quality of life is not fixed. It's not entirely determined by genetics or age. It's shaped day by day through the small choices you make. The 7 signs you've just learned about, from walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress management, to social connections, are not medical diagnoses. They are quiet reflections of the way you are currently living. The beautiful part? Every one of these signs can be improved, no matter how old you are. All it takes is a little willpower, a little belief, and one small action each day. You can walk a few extra minutes each morning to remind your legs how it feels to move with confidence. Grip a soft ball to remind your hands that they still hold strength. Practice standing on one leg daily to teach your brain and body how to work in harmony again. Put your phone down a bit earlier at night to give your body the sleep it truly needs. Eat a colorful, balanced, nourishing meal, not just to feel full, but to fuel your spirit. Breathe more slowly when stress arises, to reclaim peace within yourself. Make a phone call to reconnect a thread of love that has gone quiet for too long. No one can change the past, but everyone has the power to shape the rest of their life. Don't wait for a doctor to tell you it's time to change. Let your heart be the one to remind you. Let your body's quiet signals be your invitation to act. You don't just have the potential to live longer, you have the potential to live better, with clarity, stability, and joy in each step, each breath, each sleep, each meal, and each embrace. Longevity isn't measured by the number of years, but by how fully present you are in each moment. And the best part? You can begin that journey today.